All right, what is up guys? JaretCampisi with the beautiful Christina K. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a brand new Ducati unboxing here at Warhorse of Camp Hill. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. All right, Christina K doing the honors for us. She wants to take all this cardboard and make cat houses with it, but we're not gonna let her.
Jaret doesn't let me.
We're trying to downgrade from the cats, all right? Oh, she's going straight for it. There's your first look. What can it be? What can it be? Actually, a bike that we have not unboxed on this channel before. And this one's all new. It's a 2026 Ducati Streetfighter V4S. And there are quite a bit of changes for this bike for this year. Gone, first of all, is a single-sided swing arm. That might actually happen in 25 now that I think about it, but I can't remember. We didn't unbox one for 2025, so we're just gonna talk about all the changes from the previous model. So yeah, that's probably the biggest one, I would say. The fact that the single-sided swing arm is gone. Still got beautiful red on this one. The tail section's different too. I'm not crazy about the black right here. I think that would have been a lot better if this just carried over and then this slid underneath it, but there you go, that's what you get, big plastic piece. I guess we'll keep going and then I'll show you once we get the other stuff off. All right, they got the box pulled away and now it's time for Christina to show us this beauty. Let's see what we got here. I do love the Ducati red. Going back forward, not the route I would have chosen, but that's okay.
You gotta start with the re-red.
Oh yeah, the wings aren't even on it, and that's one of the biggest changes.
Really?
Yeah, the wings totally different design. All right, well there you go.
There's one wing.
There's one wing on it?
Mm-hmm.
It's on? The bottom one? Oh, okay, yeah. So there's your first look. Dude, I mean, like, everything's redesigned. The front headlights are redesigned. It gets the big widescreen from the Panigale V4S. That's beautiful. Actually really like that screen a lot. The bars they even changed. Don't worry about the positioning right now. They're in a weird angle, but they actually made the bars 10 millimeters closer to the rider for comfortability. The tank's redesigned. The whole rider triangle's been redesigned. And actually everything they've redesigned was for track functionality, which is weird because that's what the Panigale is for. And they went really hardcore with the Panigale for the track functionality, but they decided to just, I think they probably just, well, no, I guess they do put the rear sets in a different position and all that. But I mean, if they make the Panigale more track focused, this by nature is just a naked version of that bike. So this one's going to become more track focused as well. The seat is different. The whole seat design, look at that. Looks like it's got a little bit of cushion there, which is good. But I think what I'm gonna do is let them pull it out and actually set it up and put it all together. And then I'll just go over everything about the bike once we can like turn it on, show it to you and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it definitely is different. That single-sided swing arm is gone. And a lot of other changes as well. All right, so the boys got this all prepped and ready for us. This is a 2026 Ducati Streetfighter V4S. And while we're talking about the fact that it's a V4S, can we just talk about the placement of this?
There's a line and then it went up.
What were they trying to follow here?
This line.
And why is it so tiny and so long and skinny? Like, it's just,
They were trying to make it fit.
put it in a cooler place. Get a better sticker, in my opinion. That just doesn't look good. Like, come on. So, changes from the previous model Streetfighter to the new one. As I mentioned, double-sided swing arm. The tank, seat, and foot pegs have all been redesigned. For better usability on the track is what it said. The handlebars are actually swept back, like I said, 10 millimeters, which is nice for shorter riders. So the rider triangle is a little bit easier. Still very high seat height. She's 5'4". She can't touch the ground. They also did a new headlight design, which is pretty cool. I believe they did this for intake, because now there's a lot more breathability going through there. Winglets are all new, bigger and wider and up higher. I actually do like the winglet design. I think it looks pretty cool. Again, you guys know I'm not a huge fan of winglets on bikes, but I think Ducati does do a good job of integrating the winglets into the bodywork on the bikes. I think that that's a good way to do it. The black looks good. It kind of, the bottom one disappears. Yeah, so I think that that's nice. If you want to turn the key real quick, teens, it does inherit the widescreen dash from the Panigale. This one's still in transport mode, so I'm gonna go out on the floor and start one that they have out there. They have a base model. The daytime running lights on this thing look incredible. I do think it is one of the best looking naked bikes on the market. I would say that probably my favorite looking naked bike is the MV Agusta Serie Oro. That's my favorite looking naked bike. Oh, you showing me all the lights?
Code. What am I saying?
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. So S model, what do you get for the S model? These come in at around $34,000. Yeah, it's quite a pretty penny. You do get full Öhlins, electronic Öhlins suspension. You get a steering damper. You also get a rear shock Öhlins. It's electronic, like I said, so it will make adjustments based on what rider mode you're in, and you can even change what it does entering the corner under acceleration. It's very advanced when it comes to tech. You also get forged aluminum wheels, which are lightweight and very nice. And then you get a lithium-ion battery, which is underneath here, and that does shave, I think, 3 to 5 pounds, which is a pretty nice upgrade. So, I mean, you guys got to gauge whether or not you think the base model, or jumping from a 25K base model to a 34,000 S model is worth the suspension, the wheels, and the battery. There might be something else I'm missing in there, but I believe that's the main part of what it is. Yeah, and then like I said, the gas tank is all redesigned. I do think I still just like the Panigale. Look, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I prefer all the previous generations of these bikes. I like the single-sided swing arms. I preferred the previous designs, and so that's just my opinion. Now, are these bikes maybe technically better to ride? Are they smoother, faster, better technology, maybe better on a track? Probably. But for me personally, I don't do that type of riding, so that's not something that really is super important to me. I do think the updated screen is nice. I think that's probably a nice upgrade, but for everything else, I'd have to ride it and see. I think that if it doesn't get as hot as the previous model, I think that would be a great improvement. These also still have the 205 horsepower Desmo Sedici 1103cc V4 engine. That's quite a mouthful. That's what she said. So yeah, I mean, it's a great bike. It's probably one of the best naked bikes you can buy on the market, but you're going to pay for it. And you do get that Ducati cachet and that Ducati quality, but I prefer the previous single-sided swing arm. Oh, you also do get the upgraded braking system, the high pure calipers, one of the best brakes that you can get on a street bike. So yeah, I mean, it has all the best components that you can get. It's just, yeah, I just prefer the design of the previous model. Now, when you do some stuff to this, I'm sure it's going to look really good, just like our Panigale that we're building and giving away. Don't forget, you can enter to win custom motorcycles down in the description below. I'm sure it'll look really good, but yeah, I just prefer the previous generation. Okay, let's go out on the floor and start one up for you guys. Real quick while we're out here, guys, they are running insane deals right now. Almost $4,000 off. Actually, it is $4,000 off this 25 model. And so that does confirm that the 25 model is when they did all the changes to this, because this is, I believe, identical to the 26. I wanted to show you guys the dash, since this one is all prepped and started. Streetfighter V4, which is really cool. You see the silhouette of it whenever it turns on. Incredible dash. Same one as the Panigale. You have so many things over here. Actually, if I squeeze under here, so you have wheelie control, slide control, traction control, ABS, engine brake control, and then back to your wheelie control. That's a lot of control. Throttle and braking. It even shows your lean angle, which is pretty cool. Look, there's your brake. Look, and it shows the throttle too.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, pretty badass, right? This mode, whenever you change the modes, sport, well actually, let's go into race. Look at that. Whoa. The whole dashboard change. And this actually, Davizioso helped, one of their MotoGP riders helped develop this. So the cool thing about this is, obviously you have your big gear selector. That's super important to know what you're doing. And then the RPMs are right big above the top there. And see how 1 through 5, they don't even give you numbers. The only numbers that matter are really the ones up by the red line, which this red line's at 15,000. You have your lap timer. and then you also have all of your different rider aids that we talked about. And whenever one of these is working, like say it's keeping the wheelie down or keeping the front end down, it'll flash to let you know. Or if like ABS is working, it'll flash so you know when it's actually like, oh, the bike's taking over, it's doing something, which is really cool. So that brings us to starting it.
Well, don't you want to sit on it first? I want to see. Can you? Yeah, you're 5'10".
These are high. I can't really flat foot. I'm, not tippy toeing, but on the balls of my feet. And I can definitely tell since we did the Streetfighter when it came out in California when it first released. Actually, one of my best build series I've ever done. The bars are definitely swept back forward towards me, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. I have to ride it to really see. But you can see kind of like what the rider triangle looks like if I'm in here and I'm breaking things.
The deal's so good, you can't pass it up.
But yeah, it feels good. So why don't we start this? You
Yes.
want to start it?
No, go ahead. I always do it.
I think they want to see you start it. All right, so there is the unboxing and first look at the 2026 Ducati Streetfighter, a V4S. Again, this is a 25 that they have in here, which is also on discount. It's a great deal right now here at Warhorse of Camp Hill. If you're interested, yeah, of course. It does have cylinder deactivation, so whenever you're starting it and it's in neutral, you're actually only getting 2 cylinders, so it's effectively a V-twin at that point. It isn't until you kick it into gear that it actually puts the other cylinder on. And even if you're at a stop and you have it in neutral or you have it in gear, but you pull in the clutch, it'll deactivate the 2 cylinders again. So it's a lot harder to rev these bikes and really get the full sound of what it actually sounds like and feels like when you're not riding them. So that's just unfortunately the state of where we are with cars and motorcycles, with all the restrictions and limitations with exhaust emissions and noise regulations, which sucks, but hey, it is what it is. So yeah, that's it. Let me know what you guys think of the new Streetfighter V4 and V4S. What's up? Oh, yeah. Well, here you go. So this is what the old Streetfighter looked like. Again, this is not really a fair comparison because this one is obviously a special limited edition bike, which is for sale down here at Warhorse of Camp Hill. Single-sided swing arm. Yeah.
What a difference it makes.
But there you can see the difference in the winglets. I actually do prefer the new winglets. I think it gives it just like a cooler overall look in the front end than the previous model. But yeah, that's it. So that's for sale. Don't forget about our giveaway bikes. If you want to win a custom, fully carbon Ducati Panigale V4, check out my Patreon page. It's always the first link in the description below. Come on down to Warhorse if you guys want to get crazy deals on bikes right now. And if you want to see more unboxings, let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a big old juicy thumbs up, subscribe for more, and we'll see you all in the next one. Peace.